welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today I created this very inspired pumpkin spice latte makeup eye look. I'm feeling fall, I already have my fall sweater going on, my turtleneck sweater here, although it's like super hot outside, but you know what, I'm pretending like it's really cold. And I was feeling really inspired by fall with the leaves falling down, the leaves changing, and I don't know, and then with this pumpkin spice latte. So I created this makeup tutorial inspired by the pumpkin spice latte. It's like a really nice brownish with a nice glittery eye look, and it's very simple to create. So yeah, so if you want to see this tutorial, keep on watching. And then also, I'm not a makeup artist, so if you see techniques that are not the correct way to apply foundation or eyeshadow, or I'm doing it completely wrong, I'm not a makeup artist. I just love makeup and I like to create looks, and sometimes it does come out good. So yeah, so with that, let's continue with the video. For today's look, I'm going to start with the eyes first, just because I know this palette tends to have a little bit of a fallout with the shimmers. So we're going to start with the eyes first. First, I'm going to prime my eyelids using this soft ochre pro longwear paint pot from MAC. And for today's look, we're going to be using this MAC Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, which is the warm neutral. And to set that MAC Pro Longwear paint pot, we're going to be going in with this vanilla extract eyeshadow. And then we're going to go back into the palette and we're going to take this shadow, which is like a nice brownish orangey color, and this is actually shade Saddle. And I'm just going to apply that eyeshadow into the crease and upward. This is a really nice matte shadow. So next to Saddle, I'm going to take this Amber Light Shadow. I believe that's the name. It's a nice shimmery, orangey, really pumpkin spice looking color. And I'm going to take this brush from BH Cosmetics, which is like a flat brush. I'm just going to spread it with a little bit of Max Fix Plus. So I could grab that shadow and it just brings that very vibrancy look. And then I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to take this Creative Copper eyeshadow, which is just going to help to add a little bit, help to add a little bit more of a gold look. Not just a lot of like the orange look, but just a little bit of gold look too. And for that, I'm going to use my finger just to apply that, because we just want a little bit. And then just to make sure that everything's blended, I'm going to go back with the same blending brush that we applied Saddle. I'm not going to pick up any more product. I'm just going to make sure everything is just blended good from the outside. Everything just blends, just to make sure that everything is really well blended. Clean up all the fallout that I had. I went with one of these Kirkland towelettes and I just cleaned everything underneath my eyes, my cheeks, because I tend to have a lot of fallout with this palette. It's a beautiful palette, but the shimmers are a little bit too shimmery and they have a lot of fallout. So I cleaned everything up. For moisturizer slash primer, I'm going to be going in with this Saturday Skin Feather Lightweight Moisturizer. Really nice. It's been helping a lot with my skin too. And I don't know, it just does very well with the foundations. And for foundation, I'm going to go in with this Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation in shade Vanilla, and I'm going to be using just my Real Technique sponge to apply this foundation. And for concealer, I'm going to be going in with this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to use shade Fair Neutral. This concealer is a little bit too light. I was going to return it back, but then, I got lazy and the time passed and I couldn't return it anymore. So yeah, it's definitely light, so I'm just going to go with a little bit. And to set my foundation and concealer, I'm going to be going in with this Estee Lauder Set Blur Powder. And I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to press the powder into my skin so everything just locks in place. To bronze my face, I'm going to be going in with this Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer. And I'm going to use this Wet n Wild brush, which is P53. And then I'm going to go back into the eyes, and I'm going to go and take a saddle again. And I'm going to take this Morphe brush, which is the E13. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of that saddle shade. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to take this Amber Light shade in a little tiny little brush like this. I'm just going to grab a little bit, and then I'm just going to go underneath here and just apply a little bit. And I'm going to go in really close to the waterline, just to add a little bit of shimmer. And to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to take this shade, which is Hay from the same palette, and I'm just going to grab a little bit, and I'm just going to highlight the inner corner right here. And then for eyelashes, I'm going to be going in with these, which are in style Shy from Kiss. For blush, I'm going to go in with Benefit Dandelion and then Benefit Dallas. I'm going to mix these two, and I don't know, it just gives me like a nice blush tone. Like that, I'm going to be using this Morphe R4 blush brush, and I'm just going to mix those two. And then for lips, I'm actually going to use this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Lip Liner. And I think it's in shade 18 Nude. And I got this as a sample. That's why it's so little. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. On top of that lip liner, I'm going to go in with this YSL lipstick. It is in shade... I don't even know what the color it is, but because it's really old. I've had this for a long time. I'm actually out of it, but I'm still going to use a little bit out of it just to add a little bit of shimmer. So with that, I complete this look. It was just a very simple eye look, a very fallish pumpkin spice look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, do so by subscribing by hitting that red button below. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.